Alright, so
Go ahead and introduce your name first.
I'm Logan, and I built a big tank thing. I just wanted to build a tank, so I did that. And it just happened to be able to like cross a gap, so I put that thing on it so it can change the weight distribution, and it should be able to cross this gap if we test it.
Oh.
So then you shift the weight
Yep.
so it can maybe bring the backside across.
Wow.
There we go.
Yep. And we can show how it travels around on ground, because I think that's also.
Go ahead and spin. Can you spin it there on that?
Might be a
Let's
little
check
bit
out your driving skills. See if you can spin it there on without
It might fall.
falling.
Let me. Put it in the middle. It's kind of slippy up here.
What's that?
See if we can go back across the gap. So this is the first time we've had a gap, and so the 17 inches is going to be our record. And we'll also measure the width of the car, get a ratio of that. Ooh, made it. Okay, you want to show it on the ground then too?
Yeah, I think that's the coolest thing about it, because it was mainly for just going around on the ground. It's mostly a tank, and I made it go a little bit slower so it's not like zooming around, but it moves pretty well. Goes
Cool.
around like that. They can also push stuff if we get a box over here. So that's a cool thing about it.
Because it has the weight distribution thing, acts as a pusher.
Yep.
Okay. What was the most difficult thing you had problems with it?
Just like building it, I went with, at first I tried making it like a gear train of like things in like the middle, but the gears kept slipping, so I switched it around to just motors directly to the dang gear stuff. And it doesn't slip at all anymore.
So one of the problems we had in our very first gap was making it, and we put this tape on here and we put the sticky side up, so then it made a lot bigger gap to get across it. So one of the things we were talking about was putting on some kind of gripper things on the outside of this so that it can actually grip and pull itself up onto the next platform.
Yeah, but I like having it still able to like spin in place and like do all the tank stuff while also being able to cross a gap like that.
Yeah.
Multi-purpose. If I had to build this thing again, it probably wouldn't take too long. Just figuring out how to make it work was the hardest part, and now it works pretty well.
Okay, how many motors you got on that thing?
Just 4.
4 on the
No,
top,
5.
and
Yeah,
there's
5.
one down below to operate the pusher thing.
Yeah.
Can you pick it up and let me see the underside of it with the video? Okay. There's a gear and there's a big long track.
Yeah.
Right?
The wheels at the bottom were kind of weird. It was kind of splayed, so I had to put another thing to support it right there.
All right. All right. Okay. A little applause there. Nice job.